Portions of this webisode are brought to you by the California State Firefighters Association has supported its firefighter members for over 93 years, a long tradition of passing down fireground knowledge from seasoned fire officers to new recruits. Our trainings offer some of the best opportunities to join in forcible entry, vertical ventilation operations, and live fire attack. CSFA is committed to developing and perfecting the skills of firefighters across California. Come and attend a live fire training near you. Visit csfa.net to register today. Get out of there! Hey! Get out! Get out! Get out! Located in the Central Valley of California, the Fresno Fire Department. Established in 1877, Fresno Fire Department is one of the oldest departments in the United States, rich in history and tradition. Today in Fresno, we are at Station 4, and for the first time in years, it's a combination station with both a truck and engine company, as well as the USAR and water rescue teams. One of the door latches on the engine came off as they arrived on the last call. At Station 3, Mario, a loyal mechanic for the Fresno Fire Department shop, arrives at the Station 4.
San Andreas Rescue 143 at scene.
For nearly 50 years, Argo has been the leading manufacturer of extreme terrain vehicles for off-road emergency applications.
Sir, we're coming for you.
Argo vehicles can climb, crawl, or swim anywhere fire and rescue personnel have to go when time is of the essence. Argo lets your search team cover ground faster. Learn more about Argo at www.argoxtv.com/fire and rescue. Key Fire Hose, now a division of KFH Industries, was established in 1988 in Miami, Florida, and is now one of the largest manufacturers of hose and related products in the world. In 2010, Key Fire Hose relocated to Dothan, Alabama to double its manufacturing space, streamline efficiencies, and increase stock of raw materials and finished goods while conforming to ISO-style quality control standards. Find out more about KFH Industries at www.keyfire.com. Mario comes in to inspect the door on the rig. Mario pinpoints the problem. The mounting screws have been sheared off.
All right, well, the problem's going to be to try to get those broken screws drilled out.
After examining the door latch, Mario pulls his truck closest to the bay for better access to his tools and parts. In order to fix the door, Mario has to find 2 screws to fit the size of the holes on the back mounting plate.
Come across some screws and I have a box that I put in the screws that we need.
Mario uses one of the screwdrivers to keep the plate level for a perfect fit.
Let's see there. Nice and solid. Took a little extra adjustment, but everything worked out.
Mario's work is done. He heads back to the shop. WaterX's history traces back to the 1920s. WaterX high-pressure pumps have become the industry standard for portability and rugged performance. WaterX offers a complete line of high-performance pumps suited to meet the most difficult water handling requirements. WaterX. We move water. Ditch Hitch, the industry leader for safe vehicle recovery.
Hi, I'm Danny McCallum. I'm the Fire Chief of the Valley View Volunteer Fire Department in Valley View, Alberta, Canada. Today we're going to demonstrate the Ditch Hitch system. It's a vehicle recovery system designed to keep you safe while you're removing a vehicle. Deputy Chief Les will get the system we keep in a rescue truck, and we'll have firefighter Randy hook up the system to our truck. It's designed so you cannot put it in backwards. If the pin doesn't fit, it's not meant to be there. They have a unique locking pin device that goes on. It's like a key ring to design to hold the pin in place while the vehicle is being used to recover. The key component to this whole system is this fuse link. This is designed to break, supposed to. You can only use this fuse link system with this ditch hitch. This system's designed so everybody can go home safe at the end of the day.
Find out more about the award-winning Ditch Hitch at www.ditchhitch.com. At Station 3, crews from Engine 4 and Truck 4 train for structural support.
So Truck 4 and Engine 4 were together training on the C shift here, and we're working on our emergency building shoring for collapsed buildings, partially collapsed buildings, so we can make entry safely as firefighters and search the structure. And it's pretty much following the RS1 curriculum, which is it's known nationwide, Rescue Systems 1 curriculum and 2. So we used lumber shores, and we worked on shoring doorways, windows, and doing a double post shore today inside to shore up the floor. Yeah, I think I'll hit up.
It's midday when Engine 4 receives a call. The call was canceled. Engine 4 goes AOR. Rescue 1 connector boats. Many missions, one boat. Find out more information at rescue1.com. Late afternoon, a call comes in for a structure fire.
Oh, wow. Looks like Ventura will get us in there.
Both engine 4 and truck 4 are out the door.
Yeah, we got a header.
Do we? Yep. Smoke showing, baby.
Repeating residential fire for engines 4, 8, 3, trucks 19, 4, Battalion 1, zone 53574, Hazelwood and First. RP's advised an attached garage is on fire, multiple calls. Operations will be on Fresno 5-1, first on scene, Hazelwood IC.
I'm gonna mask up, Dom, dude. This exposure right here on the right.
Yeah.
The Zamatic Corporation, one of the leading manufacturers of fire and safety equipment in North America. Zamatic strives to manufacture the highest quality fire and safety products in the industry. Great customer service is key for Zamatic. Find out more about Zamatic Corporation and their products at www.zamatic.com.
I'm gonna mask up, Dom, dude.
Captain Dom Jewell and his crew on Engine 4 arrive on scene as first in. Engine Company 7, 9, and 3 arrive moments after Engine 4. The fire is quickly spreading through several houses on this oddly shaped corner. One of the residents of one of the homes is dangerously close to the fire as he attempts to use his garden hose to put out the fire.
Get out! Get out!
This is never a good idea for homeowners.
Garage and house with heavy fire involved. Engine's going to be fired. Next in engine assist. Third engine, let's get a water supply going. Engine 4 has arrived. Got fire attack. Command engine 3. Command. I don't know if you got the report. One of the house, here's the house. Over here by engine 3. Command, copy.
Battalion Chief French arrives on scene and takes command.
We responded to a reported residential fire, and en route one of our crews arrived and they identified that they had a number of detached garages that were burning and a small residential structure with multiple exposure threats. And it was kind of in a uniquely shaped plot of land because it was surrounded by 3 streets within a very short distance, approximately 100 yards. And within that we had a detached 4-car garage that was heavily involved. We had a small, approximately 800, 900 square foot residence that was involved and had an established attic fire. There was an opportunity for an individual that I was working with, one of our firefighters, to scribe, which anytime you hear the phrase scribe or you get to do the record keeping or the paperwork, especially in the fire service or any type A driven career, firefighter Griffith, or Griff as we call him, he took to that job, he did it well, and I think we all learned a little bit more about our jobs, our skill sets, and our discipline or our craft, if you will, that evening.
We just kind of split up initially. I just reassigned truck 19. I reassigned, I went through ops and Division B, reassigned truck 19 over there to Division B so I could have my whole crew here. We were split up.
Several of the homeowners are still inside, and the firefighters are doing all they can to get them out as they try to grab what they can.
Keep it out of here. You know what it was? Yeah, we're hitting it.
Command, truck 4. Truck 4, command, go ahead. We have the gas meter involved with fire. I don't know if we have any lines on the backside where the power line's going out, but we want to keep that burning on the north side of the Hazelwood house.
Raucous for not putting out the gas line.
My name is Donlin Jewell, the City of Fresno Fire Department. I'm a captain here at Engine 4 at Station 4, stationed here with our truck company. We responded together out the apparatus bay here, and it was right down the street, less than a quarter mile down to the south of us. They had heavy fire in a rear garage that had extended into one of the units. And so we had and there was 2 or 3 garages, and so we had garages going with exposures. We also had a gas meter that had broken, separated from the heat on the connections there, and ignited. So we had that issue where we had to basically do exposure protection, where we're protecting the unburned from the burning. So we were trying to extinguish the structures without extinguishing our gas meter because we're safer letting it burn. And so that was kind of interesting to try to keep the hose streams off of. That's part of what I was involved with, was trying to keep the hose streams off of the gas meter because we didn't want it to go out.
The firefighter on the interior of the home is about to put water on the fire from the burst gas line.
Don't put that out! Hey! Don't put that out! That's the gas meter!
The captain quickly takes command to stop this from becoming more dangerous of a situation than it already is.
Okay. Who's in there? Okay. Hey! Stop! Hey! Is that Chrissy? I'm gonna go yell to him, tell him out quick. I have through this one. Got it. Okay, good. That's firm. I'm almost stuck right now. I'm not sure what caused the fire, but when we got over here, they had a couple hand lines down. We're on kind of like a little funky triangle, so you can't really tell which side's the front. A couple hand lines down, fighting an exterior fire for the most part is what we were doing initially. I think it came from a exterior detached garage. When we came over to what's now assigned Division Delta, there were power lines down here, and we had 2 houses that had fire on the exteriors of each of them. The power line's down in between the house, causing us an issue. Removed the fence a little bit, knocked down the exterior fire, kept it out of the attic, but also a gas meter's involved. So we've been trying to keep that burning. That way we don't have the raw fuel leaking. And so we made it clear with everybody. And now we're just kind of standing by. We're going to wait till PG&E gets here to shut off the electrical, That way the down power lines aren't an issue with us, and we'll be in there and be able to shut off the gas.
Communication is the Woods Command. Be advised, we have numerous individuals walking up and down the street. We need PD to expedite. I want them code 3, at least 3 units.
This fire has now engulfed 3 of the homes, and it continues. The crew from Engine 3 inspect the garage that may have been the origin of the fire. The majority of the fires are out. The crews inspect the debris for any signs of burning embers. One small fire remains. After the PG&E technician examines the area, they give the firefighters the green light to put it out.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah,
Probably put the fire out and then he'll shut it off.
we were just going to shut it off. Oh, you're going to shut it? Yeah.
Captain Tucker signals his crew to gear up. They pull apart the fence and remove a sheet of plywood to gain safer access to the gas valve. This fire is burning at a high temperature. They slowly bring in the hand line and open their fog nozzle. Continue to advance toward the fire.
So then eventually we did something I haven't actually done since rookie school, which is putting out a gas pile using a string and advancing it forward and reaching through the water with a wide fog water curtain and reaching through the curtain and then turning off the gas meter. So that was kind of neat to see that in practice. I hadn't seen that before.
Can you please phone in the real line and the engine app?
Operations Division Delta, gas is secured.
The firefighters have defeated this block on fire. They begin the overhaul process.
Let me know if you need equipment or personnel. No, too good. Grab it now.
Can you contact the investigator at the phone number?
Appreciate it, Doug.
The PG&E crew evaluates the gas pipe for safety.
My name is Steve Stowe. I'm a 15-year member of the Fresno City Fire Department. I became a firefighter because my dad was a fireman for CAL FIRE. Way back, actually before I was born, I found out. And then also my uncle was a battalion chief for CAL FIRE. So when I turned 17 years old, I was able to become a PCF down in Tulare County. And that's where I got my start.
Mario from the shop has arrived in the air truck with the mounted Bauer compressor.
Well, we're over here providing fire support for the fire department once again. Fixing rigs and giving out air.
And begins to refill the air bottles on all of the apparatus. Fresno is a very busy department. Statistics shows that they have about 3 fires a day and is said to be the Detroit of California. Without this mobile air filling vehicle, it could quickly become a very dangerous situation for this city. Many times, the crews find themselves packing up from one fire to just rush to another. The captain on Engine 3 uses his infrared camera to check for hotspots.
It wasn't an overly complex incident, nor was it a significantly large incident. It was just one that wasn't our typical, for lack of better terms, bread and butter fire. So guys got in, they did good work, and we got out, got home.
Okay, so we made entry, and the truck went ahead and were able to ventilate eventually, and it worked really well at that level, being able to work together as a team. And so it was like a well-oiled machine, which was nice to see again. Fresno was, the department to work for. It was known for being busy, a lot of fire activity. And so in 1998, I was on the list and got a phone call for a job offer to work for the city of Fresno.
So we're on the scene of our fire this evening, and now we're wrapping up. We did our overhaul and our salvage, cleaned up. We made sure there's no hidden fire in any of these 3 units. Now we're going to go in as our final duty of the day and do a little fire prevention and put a smoke detector in this old gentleman's home here, just to make sure he's protected. The other unit has one. It's in working order. We tested it, so now we're going to put one in. There's one not in this home, so we'll install a smoke detector and then we'll head on back to the barn.
Engine 4 is released, and one of the last engines to leave the scene.
568, Highway 180 westbound and Flaxman.
Hey, that's truck 4. That's got to be. Oh no, it's fine. Firefighter.
Engine 4 returns to the station and are ready to fight the next one, because there is always the next one in Fresno.
That's just the end of the call.
Julie Fogg Productions has been producing the Battalion, the series, featuring real-life training since 2007. 2 years designing and creating our new interactive website that now features fire, rescue, EMS, and our training channel. Features some of the top professional firefighters in North America. Check out our new training channel, the Battalion.tv network. Train like your life depends on it. Be safe.